Good morning students. Today நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது softening methods. Softening means the removal of hardness producing salt from the water is known as softening of water. That is hard water having lot of hardness producing salt, that is calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. Such kind of salts are present in water. So softening means the removing hardness producing salt, that is Ca2 plus and Mg2 plus ions from the water is known as softening of water. The softening of water can be done in two methods. One is external treatment and another one is internal treatment. External treatment means the hardness producing salt removed before enter into the boiler. Boiler எடுத்து நம்ம வாட்டரை boiling process பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி we are removing the hardness producing salt from the water is known as external treatment of water. The external treatment can be done by two process. First one is demineralization or ion exchange process and second one is zeolite process. Today we are going to discuss ion exchange process or demineralization process. What is the meaning of D? Already I told D means removal of minerals. Minerals means both anions and cations which is present in water, present in hard water. The removal of both anions and cations removed from the water is known as demineralization process or ion exchange process. The soft water produced by zeolite process does not containing hardness producing salt Ca2 plus and Mg2 plus ions. என்ன சொல்கிறோம் வராங்கன்னா zeolite processல we are removing hardness producing salt Ca2 plus and Mg2 plus ions only removed from the water is called zeolite process. But in ion exchange process we are removing both anions and cations. Anions means the negatively charged ions are called anions and cations means positively charged ions are called cations. Here we are removing both anions and cations, that is Na plus, K plus, SO4 2 minus, Cl minus, etc. So the demineralized water does not containing any ions. All the both anions and cations are removed from the water, but soft water removed only calcium and magnesium salt. Remaining ions are present in the water. So soft water is not a demineralized water, whereas demineralized water is the soft water. என்ன சொல்கிறோன்னா soft waterல only hardness producing salt only absent, that is Ca2 plus and Mg2 plus ions are absent. But demineralized water all the ions are absent, both cations and anions are absent. So soft water is not a demineralized water because it containing other ions like K plus, Na plus, Cl minus, SO4 2 minus, etc. But demineralized water does not containing any ions. Ion exchange process. The demineralization process is carried out by using ion exchanger resins, which are long chain insoluble organic polymers with microporous structures. It's made up of organic polymers, insoluble organic polymers. It having a small pores. There are two types of resins can be used. One is cation exchanger, another one is anion exchanger. This cation exchanger is represented by RH2. The resins containing acidic functional group COOH or SO3H. It can be used for exchanging the positively charged ions present in the water. Cation exchanger is used for absorbing all the cations, that is positively charged ions present in the water. தண்ணியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய positively charged ions எல்லாத்தையும் this cation exchanger will be filtered, it will be absorbed. Let's see the diagram. This is ion exchange process or demineralization process. It containing the two columns. First one is cation exchanger column. This one is anion exchanger columns. In cation exchanger column, cation exchanger, the filter is kept inside the column. Here raw water is allowed. Raw water having all kind of ions present in the water. This cation exchanger will absorbing all the cations, that is positively charged ions are absorbed by cation exchanger. Here we are getting cation free water. This cation free water is passed into the next column. This is anion exchanger column. This anion exchanger column absorbing all the anions, that is negatively charged ions are absorbed by anion exchanger. This side demineralized water or deionized water will be produced. என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, நம்ம வந்து ரா வாட்டரை cation exchanger column குள்ள allow பண்ணுறோம். Positively charged ions are absorbed by cation exchanger. So we are getting cations free water. Cations positively charged ions இல்லாத water வந்து இங்கே produce ஆகும். This water is passed into the next column. Here all the negatively charged ions are absorbed by anion exchanger column. So we are getting the demineralized water. Let's see the equations. The RH2 is represented by cationic exchanger column. The water having a Horner's producing salt, that is calcium chloride. Cation exchanger is absorbing all the positively charged ions present in the water. Ca2 plus is the positive charged ions. This will be absorbed by R. So RCa and 2 hydrochloric acid. Suppose if we are having magnesium sulfate, or Mg and sulfuric acid will be produced. Suppose the water having sodium chloride or Na and hydrochloric acid will be produced. The cation free water is, that is absence of positively charged ions present in the water is passed into the anionic exchanger column. This will be represented by ROH2 twice and acidic water. But negatively charged ions are absorbed by this R. So RCl to 2HCl. அதே மாதிரி sulfuric acid R prime OH2 or SO4 H2O will be produced. So the water coming out from the anionic exchanger is completely free from both anions and cations. This water is known as demineralized water or deionized water. Regeneration means when the cation exchanger resin is completely exhausted. Similarly, anion exchanger resin also exhausted, because cation exchanger is absorbing all the cations, anion exchanger is absorbing all the anions. So we are going to regenerate the exchanger resins. So the minimum amount of hydrochloric acid. So the dilute hydrochloric, after the dilute hydrochloric acid is washed with the cation exchanger, it will be regenerated. Similarly, the calculated amount of dilute sodium hydroxide solution is used for removing the anions present in the anion exchanger column. The reversible reaction is possible. RCa, the resin containing calcium, sodium and magnesium salt washed with the hydrochloric acid or H2, this resin will be regenerated. Similarly, suppose the filter is having excess amount of sodium salt, which is washed with the hydrochloric acid, RH will be regenerated. Similarly, R prime Cl2, the anion exchanger column is washed with the sodium hydroxide solution. Number of anions, a lot of anions will be present in anionic exchanger. This chloride ions will be removed by adding dilute sodium hydroxide solution. Advantages of ion exchange process. Highly acidic or alkaline water can be treated by this process. The water obtained by this process is very low hardness, that is nearly 2 ppm. Not only this method removing calcium and magnesium salt, it removes all the ions present in the water, sodium plus K plus SO4 2 minus Cl minus etc. Disadvantages. Water containing turbid like iron, manganese, heavy elements are present in water. It will be damage the filter. So we cannot filter such kind of water. Then the equipment is costly. We are using costly chemicals are used. தேங்க்யூ ஆல். உங்களுக்கு இந்த இது புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். புரிஞ்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா இந்த வீடியோவை லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ ஆல்.